Hi guys, Trolls on Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 6 of season 2 of Doctor Who. If you watch this on YouTube, I also offer full reactions and early access on my Patreon. Let's get into it.
Delete.
Ah, come on, you still have to wait? What the fuck? Okay, I guess the Doctor could do it himself. He just fixed it himself. I thought they would need external help. Guess he was prepared after last time something similar happened.
If you want to help, then don't let her die for nothing.
I really don't want to see her get killed.
If I was part of all that, do you think I'd leave my wife inside?
Maybe your plan went wrong. Still gives us the right to execute you, though.
Talk about executions, you'll make me your enemy and take some really good advice. You don't want to do that.
Broadcast from Gemini.
And how did you
Because
know that?
he's the
I'm
mole.
Gemini, that's me.
Yeah, well, you would say that.
Encrypted wavelength 657 using binary 9. That's the only reason I was working for Lumik, to get information.
I'm London's most wanted parking tickets.
What? Oh, come on.
Yeah, we're deliberate. I was fighting the system. Park anywhere, that's me.
That's fighting the
I do much
system.
the same.
He takes the living and he turns them into those machines.
Cyberman.
We don't need a
They're called
Jackie variant
Cybermen.
of that.
And I take those earpods off if I were you.
We think of the humans, we think of the difference in their brain. They suffer in the skin, they must be upgraded.
Can we stop with the upgrades?
Then let's begin.
When are you going to transform into one of the Cybermen, huh?
It's the earpods. Lumik's taking control.
Can't we just, I don't know, take him up?
Don't. Cause a brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Human race. We're such an intelligent lot. You aren't half susceptible.
Thing is, I've seen Cybermen before, haven't I? The head, those handle shapes in Van Statten's museum.
Yeah.
There are Cybermen in our universe. They started on an ordinary world just like this, then swarmed across the galaxy.
I like this source in the dark. Don't know where we are. I don't get it. What is it with you? You are exactly like me. I don't know. I reckon you're braver. Oh, yeah, 10 times.
Do you have to be so loud? Oh.
All reject stock will be incinerated.
Reject stock. Of course, as a fence. Can we, I don't know, supernaturally jump? Climb! Oh my god!
Knowing you so well, I know exactly what to do.
Ooh, shit!
Told you, I will upgrade only with my last breath. But breathe no more. I command you, no!
Yeah, they don't take any commands.
Shut it. There was nothing I could do. I said just shut it. Don't even talk about him. You're nothing, you are.
We can mourn him when London is safe. And the entire population's being taken inside that place. To be converted.
Ugh.
We've got to get in there and shut it down.
I really hope Rose doesn't have to see, you know, her mom die. Well, a third of mom die.
Fake earpods. Dead. No signal. But put them on, the Cybermen would mistake you for one of the crowd.
Then that's my job.
That's a big
You'd have to
risk.
show no emotion, none at all.
What about me?
You can,
What, stay out of trouble, be the tin dog? No, those days are over. I'm getting with Jake.
I don't need you, idiots.
I'm not an idiot!
If we survive this, I'll see you back at the TARDIS.
Everyone will survive this. No unnecessary sacrifices.
That's a promise.
Nothing of that.
A proper torch as well.
See where we are.
Jeez!
Already converted, just put on eyes.
Can we not do that?
Keep an eye out for trip systems.
None of them are gonna wake up, right? Did I just walk past them in peace? Uh-oh, what's with that angle? Don't stare too long. Ooh! I felt like one of them was just gonna be like, ew! Try to reach out for them.
Don't show any emotion. No signs, nothing, okay?
That's
worry, we
like
can do
almost
it.
impossible for me. No emotion. Nothing. Come on. Alright.
There's got to be more guards on board.
What's your real name?
Angela Price. Don't tell us all.
Don't do anything to her family or oh god. No. No.
Run!
How can you even run in such a narrow hallway? That's so yeah. And just have to pretend that they're like prepare for some kind of dance. That stresses me out less. No, they're gonna take her. They're gonna take her! Wait, she escaped?
All reject stock will be incinerated.
Oh, no, I don't want to see that. Yeah, close the doors. Fucking hell. Can we put the music on again?
I recognize you. I went first. My name was Jacqueline Tyler.
No.
What?
They are unprogrammed restraints.
Was that a test?
You're lying. You're not her. You're not my Jackie.
Wait, seriously now? Whoa. What if it was a test though? What if it was a test? Jesus Christ, that sound effect scared the fuck out of me.
You are not upgraded.
Yeah, well, upgrade this.
Sure they don't feel anything? Cause that sounds like one hell of a lot of pain. Jesus, I'm about to vomit.
Central nervous system. Still got a human brain. Imagine its reaction if it could see itself, realize itself inside this thing. It'd go insane.
He can't see me. It's unlucky the night before.
You getting married?
I'm so cold.
You sleep now, Sonny. Let's go to sleep.
My god.
There's no choice, Doctor. It's got to be done.
Oh! For fuck's sake! Can we please kill less people off? I get the point, people die. Life sucks. I get it.
Then we get the chance to meet our Lord and Master.
Got a forced upgrade.
Upgraded.
So he's just like you.
He is superior.
Oh.
This is the age of steel, and I am its creator.
God. The Doctor's face. Same. Heart same. Even got his own goddamn throne. Guys. Someone else is gonna die.
Come and have a go.
Bang.
Mr. Lumic, I think that's a vote for free will.
I have factories waiting on 7 continents. What is your name?
I'm the Doctor.
A redundant title. Doctors need not exist. Cybermen never sicken.
Yeah, but that's
Already sick of that, man.
I can set you free. Would you not want that? A life without pain.
You might as well kill me.
Then I take that option.
That's not an option.
It's not yours to take. Some ordinary man or woman. Some idiot. All it takes is for him to find, say, the right numbers, say the right code, say, for example, the code behind the emotional inhibitor. What was it, Pete? Binary what?
Binary 9.
Binary 9. An idiot can find that code. Cancellation code. And let's not forget how you seduced all those ordinary people in the first place. And making every bit of technology compatible with everything else.
It's for you.
Like this.
Like, yeah, I'm happy that we're winning, but it feels horrible. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry.
Delete yourself! Delete yourself! Oh!
We're not leaving them behind. There's no way we're leaving them behind.
Yes! Take the
Bro,
command.
can you hear me? Head for the roof.
It's me.
Eh! Yes!
Wait till I fry that thing!
PlayStation. Just hold on.
Oh! Yeah, no. You're not a passenger. Fuck off, man!
Jackie Tyler! This is for her!
Hello? Bye!
Dad.
Oh.
Just that.
Off we go then?
Thing is, I'm staying.
What?
You're doing what?
She's still alive, my old gran. Remember her?
Yeah.
She needs me.
What about me? What if I need you?
Yeah, but Rose, you don't. It's just you and him, isn't it?
We fell through a crack in time. When we leave, I've got to close it.
What if Mickey regrets it later on?
We can't ever return.
You sure about this?
Doctor.
Take
Oh,
Rose's
come
phone.
on.
It's got the code.
All those years just sitting there, imagining what we'd do one day. We never saw this, did we?
What the hell?
That's the doctor. In the TARDIS. With Rose Tyler.
What's wrong? Where did you go?
Far away. That was far away.
Too far away.
Where's Mickey?
He's gone home.
There's nothing wrong with a van. I want to save the universe with a big yellow truck.
Okay, this was episode 6 of season 2 of Doctor Who, and I thought it was very good. I think I enjoyed this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I enjoyed this one more than the first part, even though that I also had a great time with that. I do have to say, at the moment, maybe my thoughts will change, but at the moment I do feel a little bit disappointed that this seems to be the departure of Mickey. I feel like we could have done more with this character. I feel like we just when we finally started to get some background, or seeing some actual growth from him, and also this sort of complicated relationship between him and Rose, it's like, well, now that I'm really starting to become an interesting character, well, I guess that's it, and now I'm off the show. At least it feels that way to me. Maybe I'm totally off base here, but just based on my opinion, basically. So I'm definitely disappointed with that. Although, at least he didn't get killed off or something else. If this is his real departure, and then I'm happy that at least he got like a respectful one. Like, okay, even though that I feel like we could have gotten more, he did get his growth. We did get some background. Again, would have nice if we got more. And he gets to be with his grandma. And he also, even though that he's kind of, well, he's not really taking Ricky's place. I mean, sure, he takes opportunity, but like he said to Jake, he's still his own person. And I do love that he's now some kind of leader, and he's gonna fight against those Cybermen, well, the other factories of Cybermen, etc., against Lumic, the Lumic factories. I do love that, and I'm here for that. Mickey and Rose, they're always very complicated. I think beginning of the season, I was also like not too sure about what's going on with the two of them, but Mickey knew this for a while, and he has said this multiple times, but now he said it once again. It's Rose and the Doctor. He knows that there's not really a place for him. That he's not on the. I mean, sure, Rose hasn't always treated him in the best way, and vice versa. She still cared about him, but obviously she never loved him that much as she loves the Doctor. I think that's clear. So, yeah, even though it really came to a shock to me that he must stay in this parallel world, I guess it does seem that he can actually make something for himself, I think they really needed to get physically away from each other, because they do have this weird kind of it just isn't healthy for the both of them, especially not for Mickey. So even though again I'm sad that this seems to be his departure, I can see where he's coming from. But yeah, let's go to the other parts of the episode. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was definitely, once again, like I feel like I keep saying disturbing. Maybe some people can give me like words that have the same meaning. I don't know. But yeah, disturbing. I did not expect that Jackie would actually already be upgraded. Like, I kept with the upgrades, what the fuck. But that was very eerie, and I kept hoping like, okay, maybe it's some kind of test. But no, it was her. They were too late. Yeah, this show does, it can go dark, you know, even though that there's definitely some very out there moments. There are definitely a lot of moments where you just get slapped in the face, if I, you know, what I like to call it. I am, you know, even though that's obviously still very fucked up, I have to say again, I am relieved that at least Rose didn't have to see it with her eyes, you know, her mom's upgrade or see her get killed. So yeah, at least not that. And also for her father, I thought, okay, maybe now he's going to, now maybe he will now get killed in front of her eyes, which also didn't happen. But then at the same time, she didn't get that, I guess, moment of being able to connect with her father, or alternative version of her father, because she clearly wanted him, you know, she clearly expected him to ask those questions so that she would get the chance to tell him that she's his daughter. But he didn't want to hear it. He clearly didn't want to know. He was already like pretty much like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on with all these worlds you're talking about, but I have to continue doing my I have to continue with my mission, have to try to put a stop to Lumic, etc. He clearly wanted to make his getaway, but she couldn't let it go. She just had to say it to him. But he, you know, he didn't want to hear, didn't want to accept that. He literally walked away, which was, you know, definitely painful, but at least to me more bearable than what we had in Father's Day. Even though at least there she did get some kind of, well, it seemed, I guess at that time, some kind of closure, but obviously not closure enough. Otherwise, we wouldn't have that whole deal of Rose constantly wanting to go to him. So yeah, that definitely felt like we had, so she had both her father rejecting her, but then also Mickey basically saying like, you know, I'm gonna stay on this other parallel world because, you know, we just, you know, I mean, I know that he said that his Grans is here, his grandma is here, but still, obviously Rose also was a big factor of why he wanted to stay here. Then we also had Angela, another character that of course had to die, but in this case I actually did care. You know, there were some people who felt the need to sacrifice themselves, even though there wasn't any advantage, or seemingly no advantage at all. So I'm happy that it wasn't, you know, another one of those things. In this case, you know, she wasn't sacrificing herself. She was literally having a chat with the doctor. She, you know, they got to connect. She said her real name to him. She told about her, you know, how she had to leave her husband, her children, because she wanted them to be safe. Got to use one of the weapons that she made. And then, you know, we got that very, very tragic scene where after she attacked one of the Cybermen, it turned out that they damaged the emotional inhibitor. So that was very messed up, by the way. But then afterwards, she just get like behind her, there's one of the Cybermen, and she just get killed. I definitely felt the doctor, his frustration, his pain. That was ugh. Like I said, we get the message, okay? I know there are shows who are very scared of like killing people off or doing things, but like, can we slow it down a little? You know, I know it's mainly, I guess, characters of an episode, but still. You know, once again, I'm amazed that I find myself pretty much terrified of the Cybermen. I think I said this during the previous reaction, that I felt like I somehow had this sense like, you know, wouldn't I normally be laughing? I'm not saying that they're ridiculous, but I mean, they do have a certain look, you know, they do have a certain unique look. I can imagine, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I could imagine that maybe some people will be like, you know, they don't look scary, they just look kind of funny to me. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Feel free to enlighten me. But yeah, in this case, no, I was more terrified of them. Ugh, just the whole idea of it as well, it also helps. just the whole idea of it, the whole like, oh, upgrade, ultimate upgrade, you know, and oh, it's so good to have no emotions, and you know, people are so flawed, let's just fix that, let's put them in this robot suit. And I mean, including also the one who came up with the idea in the first place. He also got the upgrade. He didn't want it, you know. The hypocrite was like, oh no, only with my last breath I want to have the upgrade. Why not now, you know? If you're such a big fan of it, why didn't you get the upgrade now? But I guess the Cybermen agreed, and they gave him, you know, by force, the upgrade. And he had like a special upgrade, you know. He was in charge, I guess, of being the what is it, like the cyber controller. And he had this special, sort of seemed like a throne. He definitely still had emotions though, because he was very angry and pissed off when his plan fell through the roof, when it was clear that, you know, he was gonna lose, which made it even more terrifying. I can understand that they wanted to make him, you know, angry, because it would it have been that impactful if he would just kind of be like dry about it. So I think it worked out that, you know, I guess the main one did had some emotion. Even though I'm still like, but like, why did he have emotion? Like, I understand it from a narrative perspective, but from like within the story, I'm just like, did I miss something? Why does he have emotion? Because last time I checked, angry is one of them. Or anger. Oh, we also had this, well, not really twist, but also interesting that the Gemini they were talking about in the previous one, that the preachers were talking about, turned out to be Rose, her father, which was nice because, you know, I, like in Father's Days, they kind of, like the way that he was describing himself, and also Jackie had seen that he wasn't, you know, to put it simply, one of those hero types, I would say. But then here we got to see he had this job in the first place because he wanted to gain information and give that information to some kind of like secret organization so that they could put a stop to Lubbock, which is definitely very heroic. So again, nice contrast with that. Also, I don't think I really commented on the Doctor, but if I haven't said this recently, I'm still really enjoying David's performance as the Doctor. I feel like I'm pretty used to him now, and I did really enjoy it, I guess, in a disturbing way. I don't know, like, how do I say this? Even though obviously the scenes were very sad, I did enjoy his performances where the emotional inhibitor didn't work anymore for the Cybermen, and how you could definitely see that he felt sorry for them, but at the same time he knew that it was necessary to put a stop to them. I mean, even Angela had to say them, like, you know, we don't have another choice. I definitely like those performances, you know. Of course I like his chaotic nature, kind of like his sassy thing, also like, oh, I would say you're a genius, but like, I'm in the room here as well. But I also like seeing his I guess vulnerable side, emotional side, which we also seen, of course, in which episode was that? Well, not the previous one, but the one before that. So I'm hoping like, even though like this kind of contradictory, like, I wanted to say I would love to see more of those moments, but at the same time I also don't want to see him in pain, so not really sure what I want. Yeah, just kind of checking if there are like any main points I should talk about. Cyber. Lots of cyber on here. No, I think those are the main points. I mean, the only thing I can, I guess, mention is, of course, that I love that we got to see how Rose returned to her real mom, and how she, of course, believed, like, oh, you're still alive, and Jack is like, you know, last time I checked I was alive. It was like not the biggest moment of the episode, but it was just so wholesome. And again, like, you know, we have to return from time to time, not just for Rose to stay like grounded, but also, you know, because I was thinking about Jackie last time. I was like, how long you know, have Rose and the Doctor been gone from Jackie for, you know, this time? How long has she been missing Rose at the moment? And now, you know, I kind of like that Jackie and Mickey seem to be, I don't know, seem to be a little bit like on better terms. But now there's no Mickey as well. Like, I don't know, I just feel so bad for Jackie, man. Yeah. But oh well, so I watched 6 episodes so far, so I guess I'm almost midway the season. So far, I am enjoying it. So far, it's been a pretty great ride, and said this multiple times now, but again, I'm happy that I seem to be quite adjusted to the new Doctor, and I'm, you know, excited for what's next. Thanks for watching. Bye.